Hello, I'm Martin Park. For those that don't know me, I'm a naturopath and a master coach and trainer who has been working professionally in health, fitness, wellness, and personal development for over 45 years. If you are someone who is interested in learning how to maximize your overall health, well-being, and performance, then welcome. Last week, I talked about how to stop conning yourself and set realistic, explicit, actionable, linked, real goals. Today, we're going to get stuck into the meat and potatoes of actually getting those goals to stick by building systems that work even when your motivation has gone on a very long and far away holiday. Which is fine for us because you won't be needing it. What you need instead is a system. If the motivation approach is like trying to push a slippery boulder uphill, a system approach is like building a smooth road ahead where with a slight push, the boulder practically rolls itself. Let me share a little secret that most health gurus won't tell you. The world's healthiest people aren't spending every waking moment making willpower-based decisions. They've just built systems that make healthy choices the default setting. So today we're going to cover 1. Why systems trump goals. 2. The path of least resistance principle. 3. How to build your own health autopilot. And 4. The art of failure-proofing your systems. Let's start with why systems trump goals. A goal says, I want to lose 20 pounds. A system says, I will prepare my meals every Sunday and Wednesday and only eat those meals or nothing at all. A goal says, I want to reduce stress. A system says, I will meditate for 10 minutes every morning as soon as I wake up, plus I will take a 5-minute breathing break every 2 hours. See the difference? The goal is the destination. The system is the vehicle that gets you there. And that's where most people go wrong. They spend 99% of their time focusing on the destination and only 1% on the vehicle. It's like fantasizing about how amazing Paris will be in the spring, but forgetting to save for the trip or book your flights or pack your bags. Goals are dreams and dreams are wonderful, but systems are the blueprints that transform those dreams into reality. Without a system, a goal is often just a wish that fades into nothingness, lost in the space between intention and action. Now let's look at the path of least resistance principle. Your brain is basically a lazy teenager. It will always look for the easiest way to do things. Instead of fighting this, we're going to use it to our advantage. For example, want to eat healthier snacks? Then keep pre-cut veggies and fruit in clear containers at the front of your fridge and hide your junk food behind them. Want to wake up earlier? Place your alarm, or better still, alarms, across the room so you have to physically get out of bed to turn them off. Want to drink more water and less coffee? Put full water bottles everywhere you spend time and tape the lid of the coffee container shut. And for the extremist among us, want to exercise in the morning? Then go to sleep in your workout clothes. Then when your alarms go off, you are ready to go. This isn't about willpower, it's about designing your environment so that healthy choices are easier than unhealthy ones. The key is to make the desired behavior the easiest, most obvious choice while subtly creating friction for the behaviors you want to avoid. Your brain will take the path of least resistance, so make sure that path leads to where you want to go. Now let's build your health autopilot. Houston, we have liftoff. This is where the magic happens. We're going to create what I call if-then systems. If trigger happens, then I will action. Here are a few examples. If I pour my morning coffee, trigger, then I will drink a full glass of water, action. If I'm feeling stressed, trigger, then I will step outside for fresh air for 5 minutes, action. If I finish dinner, trigger, then I will immediately put on my walking shoes, action. If I see a dessert that I want, trigger, then I will take a moment to pause and decide if it aligns with my health goals or if I should pass on it, action. The main key is to attach new habits to existing ones, as your current habits are like trains that always run on time, only now we're adding new carriages to them. And once these if-then systems are in place, they will very quickly run automatically. No need to rely on motivation or willpower, and the more you stack these systems, the more your health becomes second nature. The magic then happens when the habits you used to struggle with become effortless, as they are now just part of your daily routine. Start small, build one system at a time, and let your autopilot take care of the rest. And finally, let's failure-proof these systems. Because let's face it, life happens, and any system that falls apart at the first obstacle is about as useful as counting calories at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Here's how we failure-proof. 1. Create a backup plan, MVV, minimal viable version. 2. Have a backup plan for your backup plan. And 3, build in recovery protocols. Let's break these down. If your system is, I'll go to the gym straight after work, your backup plan might be, I'll do a 10-minute YouTube workout at home. And if that fails, your backup plan might be, I'll dance to 3 songs while cooking dinner. A few more examples. If your system is, I'll prepare my meals for the week every Sunday, your backup plan might be, I'll prepare ingredients instead and make quick meals during the week. And if that fails, your backup plan might be, I'll buy healthy pre-packet meals from the supermarket daily. If your system is, I'll meditate for 30 minutes every morning, your backup plan might be, I'll do 5 minutes of deep breathing after my shower. And if that fails, your backup plan might be, I'll close my eyes and take 3 mindful breaths whenever I feel stressed during the day. The idea is to have multiple layers of backup plans, ensuring that no matter what life throws at you, you can still stay on track. These alternative actions maintain the intention of your system while accommodating potential obstacles. Get the picture? Good. That covers points 1 and 2. Now let's look at point 3, recovery protocols. Recovery protocols are how you get back on track when life derails you. And trust me, it will, as that's just the way things are. Instead of the usual, I've missed one day, so I'll start again next month nonsense, you need a specific get back on track sequence of actions. Here's what that might look like. You agree that if you miss 2 or more days of your health routine, your recovery protocol is 1. Do the minimum viable version of your system immediately by implementing your backup plan or your backup of your backup plan right then and there, no waiting for Monday. 2. Send a message to your accountability partner with a brief explanation of the what and the why, even if that's just writing it in your journal or sending yourself an email. 3. Return to your full system after completing 1 full day of recovery. Think of it like a GPS recalculating your route when you take a wrong turn. You don't drive back to the start of your journey. You start from where you are and find your way back to the main road. Here's another example. Let's say you've had a weekend of pure indulgence. How lovely would that be? Your recovery protocol might be eat protein and vegetables only, no carbs, no fats for 1 full day, no waiting for tomorrow. Double your water intake for the next 24 hours. Mindfully refocus your thoughts on your desired systems at least 3 times throughout the day and get 8 hours of sleep that night. The key is to make your recovery protocol specific, immediate, and achievable. No punishment, no guilt trips, just a clear path back to your systems. Here's your homework. Yes, more homework. 1. Pick your 3 most important health goals. 2. For each goal, design 1 simple system using the if-then format. 3. Create a backup minimal viable version for each system and write it down. 4. Create a backup for your backup for each system and write that down. And 5. Test your systems for 1 week and adjust as needed. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. Is to build systems that keep working even when you're not at your best. Because let's face it, some days you will feel like a health warrior, and other days you'll be a person who considers reaching for the TV remote a strenuous exercise. Start small, make it easy, make it doable, and trust your systems. Your future self will thank you for this. If you would like to get off on the right foot with any of this, then I have a completely free to access 10-day Rethink, Reboot, Reclaim program on my website. It is a simple and concise introduction to health and wellness that I've designed to help you get back on track. I will leave a link in the description. I thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your company. I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.